Hi everybody and welcome to the NEC Challenge Championship. This is the knockout round of the NEC Challenge Championship. My name is Butch Stearns of the Pulse Network. We're coming to you from our studios in Norwood, Massachusetts. If you don't know about the NEC Challenge, let me tell you briefly about it. It is a year-long contest run by the NFPA, and you can find out all the information you need to know about it at necchallenge.org or at necconnect.org. It is to test your knowledge around the National Electrical Code. And this knockout round, you can't participate this year for the knockout round because these are the best of the best. These are our 6 finalists for the knockout round. And let's bring in one of our finalists right now. His name is Steve Carter from Phoenix, Arizona. Steve, how are you?
I'm doing fantastic. How are you today?
Excellent. Now, you work for the city of Phoenix. Tell us what you do, Steve.
I work for the Water Services Department as a journeyman electrician.
Excellent. And you took this NEC Challenge. How did you do it? Did you do it in an event? Did you do it online? When did you do it?
I did the event online last August through the necchallenge.org website.
Well, I'm not sure if everybody knows this, but you got 33 points, which is the maximum, and you did it in 1 minute 33 seconds to get those points when you took the NEC Challenge. You are the leader in the clubhouse, Steve. You are the man to beat. You feeling any pressure from that?
Oh, yeah.
But seriously, before we get to the questions in the knockout round, how much fun was this for you?
I had a great time doing it. I think it's a great campaign. It's great to get everybody engaged in the electrical code and get everybody to open a book and get into the code.
All right, Steve. Well, first of all, congratulations on making it this far to the knockout round. We have 50 questions here. We're going to keep asking you the questions. I'll repeat the question twice before you answer it. You keep going until you get a wrong answer. You might get all 50 knowing what you did with the online portion of it. But are you ready?
I'm ready.
All right, so what do you say we get started? Steve Carter from Phoenix, Arizona. Here is question number 1 in the NEC Challenge Championship knockout round. Question number 1 is a true or false question, Steve. Where permanent barriers are installed in a box, each section shall be considered as a separate box. True or false? Let me repeat that. Where permanent barriers are installed in a box, each section shall be considered as a separate box. True or false?
That would be true.
You are correct. By what percentage must you reduce the ampacity of each conductor when 10 to 20 current carrying conductors are installed in the same raceway? Again, this is a percentage. By what percentage must you reduce the ampacity of each conductor when 10 to 20 current carrying conductors are installed in the same raceway?
That would be 50%.
You are correct. The sum of the cross-sectional areas of all contained conductors at any cross-section of a wireway shall not exceed what percentage of the interior cross-sectional area of the wireway?
20%.
You are correct, Steve. Question 27. What term is defined in Article 100 as electrically connected to or is a source of voltage? Again, what term is defined in Article 100 as electrically connected to or is a source of voltage?
That would be energized.
You are correct. Question number 28 is a true or false. Industrial control panel enclosures shall not be used as junction boxes, auxiliary gutters, or raceways for conductors feeding through or tapping off to other switches or overcurrent devices or other equipment unless the conductors fill less than 60% of the cross-sectional area of the wiring space.
That would be false.
And the correct answer for a bonus?
40%.
You are correct, Steve. Leader in the clubhouse, man to beat. Final question, Steve. In dwelling units, at least one receptacle outlet shall be installed in bathrooms within blank of the outside edge of each basin.
That would be 3 feet.
900 millimeters or 3 feet. That is a perfect score of 50, Steve. Congratulations, Steve Carter of Phoenix, Arizona. in the knockout round of the NEC Challenge Championship. I find it hard to believe that all 6 people are going to get all 50 questions right. So I'm going to welcome you right now to the championship round of the NEC Challenge Championship. Unofficially, Steve.
Unofficially, I look forward to it.
All right, Steve, thanks for your time. Steve Carter,
All right,
our first knockout round. Thank you very much, Steve. So, Steve, that was awesome. Congratulations. You obviously know your NEC. Have a lot of fun with it, too. So let me just ask you a couple questions about the NEC Challenge. Why did you decide to take the NEC Challenge, Steve?
well, I've always loved studying the code, and I was actually told about it and told about the website, and I went to it, and I'd actually looked at some of the videos that were portrayed from last year's, and I just thought it looked like a really fun, challenging event, and it's something that really pertains to what I find very important in my job, which is keeping up with the code.
Talk about, as someone who's in the field and in the business of saving lives, let's be honest, in Phoenix there where you work, talk about a contest like this and what it means to you to draw attention to the things that are important around the NEC.
You know, I think that this is a great opportunity. I think it's a great program you guys have put together. You know, anybody that's in the industry or in the trade needs to keep up with the most current requirements and installation requirements and the type of equipment that are available to be able to, you know, efficiently do their job. And there's not many opportunities for people to entertain in this type of venue. And I think this has just been a fantastic opportunity for anybody to get involved and to open up the code book and get motivated to study it.
And one final question, Steve, again, from an industry perspective, from what you do, and the people that are watching this video probably make their living around the National Electric Code. So you're speaking to those people. The importance of what you just said, keeping up to date with the latest around the NEC, having knowledge of the NEC. Again, from your perspective, talk about why that matters to you in what you do every day and why it should matter to people in the field.
You know, being able to reference the material readily when you need to find it in the code and verify that the installations are compliant. Life safety depends on that. People's lives depend on the equipment being installed properly and to the code. And the more knowledge you have about the code, you have a more effective, you know, perspective of your job, and you have a much better, you know, ability to make the decisions in the field. You run across installations and situations where it's unique or ambiguous, and sometimes you have to go back and dig into the code to understand it, to fully comprehend the requirements and why it's being, you know, requested to be installed that way. Life safety depends on it.
And the final question is this one, Steve. Be honest now. Have you ever either been on Jeopardy or thought about going on Jeopardy?
No, I haven't.
You should.
I love the code. I can't say I know much about anything else, but I do love the code.
We thank you for participating, and I'm sure we'll see you in the championship, Steve.
Great. That sounds fantastic.
All right. Take care, Steve. Nice talking to you.
All right. Thank you, guys.
Okay. Bye-bye.